All right, welcome. Okay, so I am going to present to you guys on creating lead ads. Now, this is something that I have lots of customers asking about. All of my clients want to know, how can I get new leads? Even if they're just a restaurant wanting to create a lead form for creating contacts so they can text people, whatever it is, this is how you do it on Facebook at least. So, are you ready to soar? Let's create a lead ad. All right. So this is really important. This is a part of branding. This is a part of advertising. This is a part of marketing. If your story isn't compelling, your business will go unknown. Let's fly above to be seen. And that's how you can do that by using some of these ads. Now, who needs to run ads? Literally very simple. Any business or business owners or entrepreneurs. Why do you need to run ads? Because competition is stiff and organic growth must be boosted by paid efforts. You have to have that. And then who shouldn't run ads? Anyone who doesn't want to spend money in order to make a lot more money than you're already making. So that's not you. If you don't want to spend any money, then don't do any ads, don't hire anybody for marketing, don't learn how to do marketing, don't do anything. Just, kind of just go about it. But if you're willing to spend money to make more money, this is for you. Okay? What are the benefits? So we'll just go through this really fast before I get to actually helping you build a lead ad. What are the benefits of running lead ads? Building a customer base, learning what works, what content works, so you can do A/B tests, and we'll get to that. Increased sales, increased and steady pipeline of leads, and then retargeting for future ads, creating lookalike ads from the list of ads that you get. Okay, so that's really important. If you can retarget, if you can create lookalikes, obviously, if you can increase sales, etc., like these are huge benefits. Then the other thing is, how often should you check your ads? Now, as a seasoned marketer who has done ads for years, it's every day or every other day, depending on your situation. And you only want to optimize by changing the creative, learn to duplicate what is already working. So if you have some ads that are doing really well at the spend that you are doing, then duplicate it. All right. And just add in, different creative. And then utilize A/B testing. Utilize A/B testing every time you run your ads, because this is about learning. So if you can run two ads simultaneously, then you can learn from, what is my audience that I'm picking out? Do they like this? Is this the right audience that I should be marketing to, etc.? That really helps you to know. And then finally, if you need help with this, always reach out to Soar Creative Marketing. You can email it hi@soarcreativemarketing.co, or you can just go check out our work, see what we've done in the past, some of the clients that we've worked with, and that will help you. All right. Thank you. So, hi, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create a leads ad campaign. And we are going to start by going to the Create tab within Ads Manager. If you don't know how to do that, please look at the manual that I created, and that will show you how to first get in and create an Ads Manager account. Okay, so first we're going to go here, we're going to go to Create. All right, and right here, it's really important to know what your objective is. There's all of these different objectives, but for today, we are doing leads. So you're going to click on that. Something that you're seeing here, there's AI, right? So there's built-in AI targeting with the algorithm that Facebook has. So I would suggest using this, especially as small business owners. I think it's much easier than trying to work on this as if you are a seasoned marketer trying to figure it out. So just allow Facebook to do what Facebook does. And the same thing with the streamline part. Okay, so we get into here, and it initially calls it the tailored leads ad campaign. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to SEM test example. Okay. Right? So here we go. The other thing that you can do is create an A/B test. And for the sake of this, I'm just going to show you what it looks like when you do that. It'll say after you publish, et cetera, et cetera. But what an A/B test does for you as a marketer, it actually helps you to compare which creative is working, which audiences are working, which placements are working or not. So you can put ads side by side with the same amount of spend and see how that works out. So I'm going to click that off for now. And then I am going to go here and look at the lead forms here. Okay, so then I'm looking at the leads ad forms and we're looking at instant forms, okay? Go ahead and use the instant forms here, okay? There's so many different options that you have for a lead form, but that's what I'm going to use for today. And then here, I'm not showing you right now, but basically this is where your actual Facebook page or Instagram page is, and I just have it hidden because this is for my clients. So this section is hidden, but yeah, you'll want to make sure that that's actually selected because you don't want the ad to be running on another page. Just make sure it's the right one. Okay, so let's set the budget at $10 a day. I think that's reasonable right now for small businesses. If you have the ability to do about 100 a day, that puts you in an even better place for running ads. Now, the other thing that's really important is when you schedule these ads. So depending on where you are, what you're doing, what the point of it is. So say you have an event coming up or you're working on a holiday or whatever it is. And this happens to be retail, right? We have some things that are like restaurants, or I have clients that are lawyers, or, you have clients from all walks of life, and they're setting these things based on timing, right? Okay, so just make sure you know when you want it on and when you want it off. Otherwise, it'll continuously run and you may not want that. So set a date, right? And the cycle that Facebook goes through is 28 days. Write that down. 28 days is the cycle, and that's when it runs at its best. That's when you're going to get the best bang for your buck. You're going to get the return on ad spend that you're looking for. Usually when you let it run for 28 days, you have the right targeting, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you're paying attention to how long you're making it run. If you want it to run for 2 months, you can, but the cycle is 28 days. I think anything less than that is you're really pushing the algorithm to basically try to target people who may not actually want your targeting. Okay, so let's take a look here. So audience. Now you can define your audience. The thing is that, Advantage Plus is really helpful. Like I said, Facebook knows itself. So they know who is going to look at your ad. They know who is going to click on your ad. They know who's going to become a lead. They can target it to people who would like that, right? Who would like the interests of your page specifically. So the other thing that you want to do is change your location targeting. Say you want to target major cities. You can just go like this. Say it's New York. Let's say Chicago. Oops, spelled that completely wrong. Right, so Chicago, Illinois. So that's a lot. It's really defined. Just those two cities is well defined. Okay, so then you allow Advantage Plus, which is a product from Facebook. So products can sound like this on a platform. Advantage Plus is a product that Facebook has created for your use. Okay, so the outcome is more likely. So like you can reach more people who will go ahead and click on your ads, right? So it's like audience suggestions. They're like, what are some other suggestions here? You can do a custom audience. You can type things in, or you can just let the technology run its course. I do encourage you very much so to go ahead and change the age range. Say you're doing an event and it's age specific, you want to do something like, I'm just going to do 45 and go from there. And then, even though I did a city, let me go back up here. Even though I did a city, what's even better, specifically if you're doing like services, like I know people who do cleaning services. I know clients like that. So you could say, okay, I want to do 60429, right? That's a place near Chicago, 60625, right? Another place near Chicago. So you're basically narrowing it down, for targeting. So this is called geo targeting when you do this. So, and then the other thing you can do is just drop a pin, right? You could just say, oh, I'm doing this place. I'm doing this place, right? So you can easily do that. Now your audience is defined. You don't want it to be too less. You don't want it to be too much. You want to have good targeting here. Okay. And then the next thing we have that, then you say, all right, let me change up the demographics. Okay. Let me add in some behaviors. So you can add some things in here, and then Advantage Plus will go ahead and target them for you. So let's say we're doing an ad for, like, say it could be a therapist's office. So, it could be somebody who's, looking for mental health. It's something that they're interested in, not working at, right? So it's interests, or you could, the mentalist maybe, but that's not a good one. Let's try self-care, right? So that's an interest that this person has, and I'm just using it as an example of an interest, right? You can also target people's financial status by saying, okay, if a person is if they're interested in timeshares, that's one that I use a lot. That's a good one, right? Someone interested in a timeshare, that's a good targeting range. Okay. And then you want to say, okay, cool, I'm saving this audience, and you can change the name of it. And okay, so save here. Advantage Plus will add in all of the other targeting. Okay. And then you go here. Okay, so now we are at the ad level. You can change the name of your ads here. So video ad SEM, right? So something like that. And what you're going to do, let me make sure. So yeah, all preset settings. That just looks like this, right? So these are the things, your objectives, your bid rate, your Advantage Plus placements. And then when you are targeting this, just look around, see what it is, and then create your ad. So you can either create an ad or go to an existing post, depending on what type of ad you're doing. But because this is a leads ad, you're not going to be able to do it from an existing post. You can use Creative Hub to do a mock-up for you, or Advantage Plus will actually just make ads for you. It's really cool the way that AI works. The other thing is to pay attention to this here. This is multi-advertiser ads. Okay, so this places your ad alongside other ads, which means that the user is going to have to move aside your ad, okay? And it'll resize and crop everything out. You can unclick that. I would totally unclick that, because you don't know those other advertisers, and you don't want to be alongside of people that you don't know, and then you might lose. So you don't want to be alongside people that you don't know, because you might lose, the target audience that you're trying to come alongside. You just never know. Okay. So you want to select, video, and then, here's some there. And then it will have you adjust based on the actual size that is needed. So because this is what's recommended, one thing I want to encourage you to do, if you see any red flags, so if you see those arrows or the exclamation points, go ahead and click out of those. Okay, so now Advantage Plus has just created this for you. I can't tell you enough how important it is for you to take advantage of Advantage Plus, because number one, it'll create ads that actually work for you, but because it's a product that Facebook is pushing, it works even better. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and say, all right, these are good. Let's see what optimizations they have. Okay, great. Cool. And then you go down and say you're done here. And then it's just going to take a couple seconds. And as it creates this, then you can say, we're here again. Free tickets. Oh, it finished way faster. So that's the headline that I came up with. But Advantage Plus is so awesome that, it can come up with alternative text for you. So you don't even have to do the copy. But my thing is, I do copy. I'm a creative. I'm a brand strategist. I do social media ads for a living. So I would not necessarily use this, because it might not be the tone of voice that you're looking for your specific business or your brand. So sometimes AI fails there. I think it's good as a structure maybe, but really change it to your language if you are going to use AI, because people can sense that it's AI. Trust me, especially if they are your they follow you or they look at your products. And then you want to create a headline. There's a couple, like we're back, that could be your headline. And, you can say all text variations if you want, and then AI will do it for you, okay? And then it creates the actual form for you. So this is what it looks like. It's going to say sign up. So depending on what you want your call to action to be, just remember that call to actions they matter. And because Advantage Plus is actually creating this, they are making the best call to action for you. But there are others: sign up, subscribe, click the link. Those are call to actions. Okay. But this is the lead form that you are going to get up. And then this is lead delivery. So connect your CRM. So if you have a CRM set up, like if you have, HubSpot or something like that, you can go ahead and have this added. So what you would do is connect your CRM here. I'm not doing that right now, but that's where you can connect it. And then you can also track this ad by having your URL parameters put in there, having the codes put on your website, track your form from there and track your clicks, okay? So this is something that you should take a look at. So after we're done with all of that, let's say it's just web events, okay? So then you get a pixel. Pixels are really important. We'll go over that at another time, but pixels, metapixels, basically there's a pixel that is created here. You can go to Events Manager and Facebook will create a meta pixel just for this ad for you, and then you add it to your website, and that is how you're able to track this ad here on Facebook and understand all of the events that are happening on your website from this specific ad. I hope that makes sense. So now, once you're done, you click publish. I'm not clicking it now, but when you publish an ad, it looks like this. Okay, so I'm turning this off because these are all tests. These are all tests, but that's the way that you create an ad. As you can see down here, I have some ads running here. They're doing really well. Got a lot of link clicks, got a lot of Facebook leads, ads. And the thing is, you want to be careful about, having the ad go all around Facebook and allowing them to, the user to click within the ad form and having it pre-populate from Facebook. You don't really want that because people forget that they fill things out. And then you have these disqualified leads. They're unqualified leads. All you want is qualified leads for what it is that you're looking for. So make sure when you create your ad form, just make sure that it's a form where the people are actually signing up by themselves manually so that they remember that they did it and that they weren't just doing it mindlessly and Facebook signed it for them. I hope this was really helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.